Hello and welcome back, my friends. I'm Dan and this is Plant Abundance on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, I just wanted to welcome you. This is a gardening channel. We've been developing a backyard food forest in our backyard now for the past 9 years. And things are really coming online. We've got a lot of food production taking place with very little work from ourselves because it's mostly perennial based. All the plants, I've got oranges dangling in front of me, almonds, apricots, apriums, peaches. There's a lot of different varieties here. I like to share with the viewers tuning in the progress and all the updates on everything that we're growing back here. We're just getting ready, actually, a little bit behind the game at this point, plugging in some of the annuals that we grow. Typically, I get that done a couple weeks prior, but I've been working on some other projects. Things have been interesting, to say the least. You know, we do have the situation happening across the globe. The economy, just the way society is running, for the most part, is at a standstill. There are very few sectors that are open and running as normal. So I look at this as a divine opportunity to look at my life, look at everything about how I have designed my life to run, and to see, is it efficient? Is there changes I could make? This is a great opportunity, I believe, for a lot of folks to self-reflect and to make positive changes in their life. Everyone's going to be dealing with this situation. If you're not on lockdown already, or confined, or if the orders say stay at home, self-quarantine, I think that's coming for the rest of the world at this point. We've been in that situation now for a couple weeks, and I've had some up and downs, I won't lie, as far as what it is I'm feeling, thoughts that cross the mind. But I will say this: I choose positivity. I choose to believe in my higher power, and that this is all going to work itself out quicker than most people want to imagine. I think that we're either going to find some sort of a medication or something that can eradicate this quickly, or just the pause in our society and the distancing and everything is going to have its effect in a short amount of time, and we should hit what they call the peak of this whole pandemic and start to get back to normalcy. So it's coming soon. For all you folks who may be stuck in close quarters like an apartment or a condo, I just want to give you a few ideas. What would I do if I was in that situation? Because I feel like I got it pretty easy right now, honestly, with this yard, this backyard, this garden. I could easily keep occupied for months and not really be too affected by everything that's going on outside of my garden space. However, if I did live in an apartment or a condo, there are things that I would definitely be doing just to keep myself in balance, keep my mind healthy, and to use this to my advantage. One thing I'd be doing for sure would be daily yoga. If you're not practicing yoga, perhaps you might pick up a yoga mat online, have it delivered, start watching videos, start doing anything healthy. Yoga and meditation is a great way to center yourself, to get deep down to the root of what it is that you really want in life and that you believe in. You can discover a lot about yourself and take care of your health at the same time. Also, there are ways to grow sprouts and such indoors. So if I was in an apartment, I'd probably already have a food rack built, just a wire rack. Again, at this point, because folks can't leave, they can still order things online, but you might want to consider getting a wire rack with some trays and start growing some sprouts. You can do sunflower sprouts, broccoli sprouts. It's limitless. Just look up growing sprouts indoors. The cost of LED lights and shelving and all that has gone down dramatically. But these are nice, healthy hobbies that can occupy your time. Maybe you're just doing research, you're reading more books, what have you, spending time with family. All these things are going to be good for the mentality. I would suggest, and what I do, is I stay away from the mainstream media for the most part. I get little doses here and there, but that's really all I want to take in. A lot of things are coming to light through this whole event. One being that the media is doing what they always do, which is sell the fear. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there doing the same thing. I made a conscious decision early on that I wasn't going to sell fear. That's not what this channel is about. I'm not selling anything. What I'm doing is sharing with you my path to abundance in hopes that it helps to bring you aboard into how wonderful this life can be. You know, life hasn't always been easy peasy for me. There's been a lot of ups and downs and learning times in my life, and I feel very fortunate and blessed, and I'm just extremely happy to be in the position where I'm at today. But you know, I worked hard at this. When I say work hard, it was a labor of love, full of passion, so it doesn't even seem like work when you're designing a food forest and you're really into it. But perhaps you've always wanted to start a garden and you just never got around to it. Well, now's the time. You've probably got time. You probably got some other helpers around the house who'd love to get involved as well, and you'll be extremely surprised at what you can get done in just one day. Just a traditional garden, just scraping back the top layer of grass, soil, and getting planted with a few seeds or transplants, and you're on your way. Now, a lot of these online nurseries, you can still buy plants online. That's one way to go about it. A lot of your local hardware stores still have plants in stock, so you can definitely get down there, wear a mask and gloves, pick up a few plants, come home and get growing. It's an excellent hobby, an excellent way to spend time. I just wanted to connect with you guys and let you know that in this house, we choose health, wealth, abundance, happiness, prosperity, and all things good. And we will stay in that vibrational state and mental state until we leave this realm. Isn't that right, sweetie?
Yes.
Look at my wife over here.
I am looking my seeds to get ready.
Let's show them what kind of seeds you got. These are all seeds that we collected from the garden, right?
Yes.
So last year, let me see.
This one is.
We got a little mix of, looks like pigeon pea in there? Or
This one is a pigeon peas, and this one is, I don't know the name, and this one is
calabash or opo.
Opo.
This one is I know what this is.
For the green one?
Snap pea?
No. Snap pea is this one. Look, we have a lot. Is that snap pea?
Yeah. So we're a little late for these crops, unfortunately. But we got some kabocha squash, some cayenne pepper.
A lot of okra.
Okra.
No, I don't.
Full of seeds. Okra's a good one to get started now. It's
I'm trying to experiment.
heat-loving plant. What do we got
This
here?
one is a lot. Egyptian spinach. My friend gave me that one, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And this is just, I mean, a very small amount of what we have.
That one is patula. What is patula?
Patula is loofah gourd? Loofah, right?
Yeah, loofah. Then look at this, Wow, huh? Look at this. If you can grow only 5, it's a lot.
Yeah, now's a good time if you're able to do some direct seeding. If you're a little late, we are. A lot of folks are just coming out from under the snow. But now's a great time to plant your larger seeds directly in the ground. Get all those calabash gourd seeds. But it has really quieted down around here. Neighbors are home, so there's still some lawnmowers going, people listening to their music, but for the most part in this area, people seem to be handling the shutdown pretty well, which is good. And I hope to definitely be part of the positive vibration I've got a few different ideas of ways that I might be able to be of service or of help to my community, but at the same time, it's really important that we do practice what they're calling the social distancing, just to help to stop that spread.
That's true. Social distancing. My husband and me. Is this social distancing?
No.
See, you're there, I'm here.
Yeah. No. As far as that goes, we're in it together.
I found it in the ground.
Oh,
I'm opening it.
because I harvested some yesterday and I think one fell out of my pocket. Get your vitamin C, get your oranges, orange juice, lemons.
For the immune system.
Yeah, get your immune system nice and strong. Don't worry about the things that are out of your hands, out of your control. Hand it over to your higher power. Here's an update on the apium tree. The limbs are still holding up well to the abundance of fruit growing all over the tree. See, we got a little bit of droop going on here, so it would be wise to pull off, especially some of these smaller fruits. You can see how the branches started to poke back up. I had mentioned earlier I was planning on not doing any thinning, but the amount of fruit remaining on the tree here is quite impressive. I definitely don't want to cause any damage to the tree with overbearing the limbs with fruit, so I will be doing a little bit of thinning out here. I don't know if I'd mentioned it, but I just had a couple very large projects I got done with that had been occupying a lot of my time. It's mostly done. So now we're going to get out into the garden, and for now I'm going to end this video since the yard tools next door are getting a little loud. But anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful, blessed day. Be positive, be light, grow food, grow medicine. If you're at home with loved ones, then enjoy your time together, make the most out of it. So with that, have yourself a great one. We'll be talking to you again real soon. Take care.